almost shifting. We got pizza, moving boxes, or else Checkers beats us. Life is rough here in the depths of space. If shit set comes a-knocking, we shoot them in the face. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Alright, I got another verse. I hear a boy coming right in my instant, and it just asks me why I blew them all away. But I feel so great now with Sovereign Cargonia. Every round we stand our ground. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Get back to work.
Hey, hey, who's cooking? Doctor Who's cooking? Doctor Who's cooking something up with meat. So make a food, baby. A shit the pan, baby. We could make another cursing recipe. We got a hot pot of beans and an order to fill. And I know Beat Space ain't got any chill. So Italian soda pop and spicy for me. If you wanna learn good noms and hang around and see, say, hey, who's cooking? Doctor Who's cooking? Doctor Who's cooking something up for thee? And eggplant.
You know, it would help if I turned on the power box. You know, I think it's also about time I replace the battery in this mouse, or just straight up get a new mouse and mobile keyboard, you know? Like, it's about time, you know? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's been a while since the cooking show. Thank you, everybody. What video capture device are you? You do not need to exist. Cancel. Remove. Yes. It's been a while, due in no small part to my personal life scheduling and being incredibly sick. So, in honor of being incredibly sick and disturbed, what better way to restart the WBPL cooking show than with absolute cursed insanity? So I've asked this a couple of times before in other streams, but show of hands, who here is aged millennial or younger Gen X and went to public school or had cafeteria food at whatever education institution you went to? Because I need to change this as well. No, wrong. Properties, there we go. Yeah, it has been a while since I've done that. Because today, we are going to be making something incredibly cursed. Because I found a recipe for rectangle pizza. No, it's just happy to see you, ducks. There we go. ASMR. But yes, today is school pizza day, and today I am your lunch lady. But before that, look at what Treese Forge designed. Look at this. So y'all remember, y'all know the Doctor Who, or not the Doctor Who, the Tex Talks Battletech video that just came out with the Black Knight? This is that model, and I asked Treese to put a top hat and mustache on him. I think it printed out pretty well. Yes, if you played Oregon Trail at school, today is pizza day. I told Treese they need to design an atlas, and that I'm going to commission them to put an apron and chef hat and have it hold a spatula. So we are going to start off with some warm water. How much exactly warm water? We need 1 2/3 cup of warm water. So, let's get some warm water. How's everybody been? What kind of strange shenanigans have you guys been cooking? What's your favorite meal? Any suggestions for more cursed things for me to cook in the future? Just let me know when you get there. Alrighty. So we've got that. I've got yeast that should still be good. About 2 2/3 cup of warm water and about 1 packet of dry active yeast. If this doesn't work, then this entire endeavor is broken from the beginning. Now I need my stand mixer, and that needs to be dug out from the corner of shame. I should clarify, this isn't my stand mixer, but the family's stand mixer. Eye break. Really? Okay, where am I going? Ow. Ow, why does it seem so hot over here? Arroz con pollo! Arroz con pollo is one of my very, very favorite go-to Mexican dishes. Whenever I go to a new Mexican place, it's usually arroz con pollo or chicken fajitas is how I judge their quality. And the family is doing family things in the background. Please ignore them. Okay. Now I need flour, dry milk, sugar, salt. Yes. So where did I pulled these out for reasons? They are right here. Flour, sugar, salt, and dry milk. Hatchet man with an apron and spatula would also work. Never got pizza at school because some people can't have nice things. I break. Planning to make proper arroz con pollo. Yep. Returning to our meme that is spam. My daily lunch for 9th to 12th grade was 2 slices of Domino's pizza contracted for the school cafeteria and either a bag of fresh cookies or soft serve. I regret having my headphones with bass boost on. 2 1/3 cup of flour. So we are adding all of the dry ingredients to the mixing bowl. That is 2 cups and 1/2 and the flour now goes away. It has served its purpose. I now need 3/4 cup of dry milk. This, I think, is step 1 of Cursed. One, 2, 3. And now you have served your purpose. I now need 2 tablespoons of sugar. Go grab your pudding. You have deserved it, Lord Grimos. The sugar is now done. And now I need a 1/4 tablespoon of salt. Grimos, oh wait, no, Grimos, you can't have your pudding yet. Have you finished all of your lunch? Have you finished all of your vegetables? You can't have your dessert until you finish all of your lunch. So we're gonna lock that and whisk that. What the hell? What the hell is going on here? We're gonna whisk that on low. And get a cleaning rag. So the recipe that I got this from, I have made a couple recipes from this gentleman before. This is from Tasting History with Max Miller on YouTube. Very, very nice gentleman. Go watch his videos. They're very good. One of his viewers found the pizza recipe and shared it with him. And one of the steps that he was very confused about is this step. Why do I have to whisk the flour? Well, PSA, if you ate this square pizza growing up, don't forget to take your medicine. Jesus Christ. One of the viewers chimed in and said, hey, former lunch lady here. We got our flour in 25-pound bags, stacked on each other. And what this whisking step is supposed to do is that flour got really, really compacted during transport. So this just breaks it up. So, is my yeast yeasting? I hope it's yeasting. Do I have any other yeast? Oh, shit. Don't worry about it. I've got everything under control. I know I've seen yeast in here. Yes, no, that's au jus. Yeast? No. I'm sure it's fine. He says, not sure if it's fine. Alright. We're gonna mix this up for about 10 minutes while we grab a cookie sheet and get the oven going. Gonna set it to 475. We are then also going to get our sauce going. If you say it's fine loud enough, it will in fact be fine. I mean, that's just scientific fact right there. So what this recipe is for a pourable dough. You heard that right. Pourable dough. What makes it pourable? The fact that it's semi-liquid. So we are going to add 1 entire can of tomato sauce, or paste, whatever you want to call this crap. To a saucepan. Ha 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 ha. Horrible, horrible. Good job there, buddy. Going to add 1 1/3 cups water to this. Ah, bagels and lox. Or lox and smear. That is an interesting but acceptable alternative to pudding. We are then going to add in the rest of the water. Let's stop that. Hey, I know this song. And let it sit and marinate. So we need a tablespoon and 2 teaspoons of onion flake. Yeah, it looks like it's doing all right. The yeast is fine. Just gonna let it sit and rise for a little bit. We're gonna bring y'all back up here. 1, 2. And you have served your purpose, so you go away. We then need a ½ teaspoon of garlic powder. A ¼ teaspoon of black pepper. Open. Up. Ah. Not the one I wanted, but it's the one I have. There we go. Then that was the tomato paste, that was the water, 2 teaspoons of basil. You put basil in the ratatouille! For those of you who know your faulty towers, that's funny. The same of oregano. Is Russian filigree hamster. It's a rat. We need some marjoram now. I have no idea what spice marjoram is. Ooh, smells herbal. Probably because it is an herb, you dumbass. And I am sure I am going to use it a little bit more often from now on. Just to figure out its flavor profile and its uses and all that jazz. Oh, it is used in Italian? Ooh. So then why didn't they just say use Italian herbs and seasonings? Half teaspoon of thyme. And now we're gonna get this a simmering. There we are. All right. We're bringing y'all back over here. Unplugging that. And dragging it over here. We have a cooking sheet. I need vegetable oil. Right here. How much? I need 1.5 tablespoons. There we go. Now the oven goes. Wait. I needed to add the oil to the mix. Haha. Thank God for reading instructions. Let's put you back down there. Let's plug you back in. Take you out. And mix for a little bit longer. So that was fun. No, absolutely, ducks. However, baking, which this is adjacent to, is a science, not an art. And the first time I do recipes, I prefer to follow instructions exactly rather than eyeball it. Okay. That dough is certainly doing dough things. All right, let's oil this. Make sure to get all up on those sides. And the yeast is yeasting. It is yeasting most yeastily. The yeast yeasted yeastily down the stairs. For those of you who know bad writing, that's funny. So this is the pourable dough part. It pours. As an Italian who loves his spinny pizza dough, and night owl who lives where many pizzas are spun, this is a sacrilege to all that is pizza. This is probably the closest thing to a food crime I think I have ever committed. And we need this to get everywhere. Feels like I'm battering a cake. Or icing a cake. And now I am going to just let this sit and relax for a couple of minutes and hope it yeasts a little bit. In the meantime, the sauce is saucing quite nicely. Yes, I see bubbles, I see France, I see pizza in a pan. Okay, so this is now simmering We're going to simmer for a little bit. So I hope you all are doing quite well. I am doing well. At least better than I had been. So, one of the reasons why I was late, besides having to haul everything up from the basement to the kitchen, was because I had to go shopping. The store that I went to specifically because they said they had jalapeno Spam. Well, it turns out I didn't get the jalapeno Spam. I forgot. So I'm going to make do with teriyaki. I do, however, have jalapenos for the stir fry. Yay! I forgot the cornmeal. Shit. Well, so much for reading instructions. So while this is going on, I just had a brain blast. I bought this strainer to be a steaming basket for rice. What if I put the rice in it and then wash? Brain blast. Let's make up about 2 cups of rice and just get that going in the background. Welcome to the cooking show where nothing is planned and everything is crazy. Even when we plan, things don't go to plan. Oh, this is working mightily well. I can't believe I didn't think of this before. This is such a good idea. I'm a smart man. Add a splash of rice vinegar. And let's get this hot potting. What the fuck was... It's for the this. There we go. Rice. All right, let's catch up on chat. No, others have not yet learned how much I hate it. Almost everyone knows that I hate how good a specific spam recipe was. My head is leaking. I hit it on a sharp piece of oh no! Spambled eggs. Oh god. All right. Alcohol. Let's add the dough to the oven. Hey Google, 10-minute timer called pizza, please.
Fifth timer, pizza for 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Starting now.
All right, that's working. Let's get started on our other war crimes. Doc, a French spamble sounds lovely and you know it. It does, and I hate how right you are. I'm going to use an onion, some jalapenos, and what else? What else I got in this fridge? Onions and jalapenos and Spam. That doesn't sound bad. So what we are doing right now with the pizza dough is that is pre-baking. Then we are going to put the sauce on it and then bake it. Then it will be fully ready for food crimes. You know what? A knife will help with us. Hey. And now, we can just take off that papery layer. A lot easier. Let's continue to remove that. And that. And I want this like chunked like that. Into the bucket. immune to food crimes. I once decided, while very drunk, that I wanted a grilled cheese. And I was in a call with a bunch of people in the BPL. I said, I want a grilled cheese. They said, you go make that, Doc. And so I proceeded to make the grilled cheese, and I burnt it. I burnt the bread on the grilled cheese. It was bad. Well, at least the burning was bad. One of them showed their wife and said, oh no, he killed the grilled cheese. But, well, the grilled cheese was, the bread was burned. The, inside and the cheese was perfectly cooked and melty. So, at least there's that. No, we know that. We know that, Mo. That is well documented. This is good steak, but he could lay off the cayenne. I now have spicy fingers and should not touch my face. Hippocampus hamster. Mo may or may not have committed an act of piracy on a cruise vessel in a Cretan port. Allegedly. There's no confirmation. Mo, you are so lucky. You are so lucky that you were friends with the paramilitary contractors. Waving a black flag on the prow of a boat as it is coming into port. They just didn't realize it was pants. Ralphie, because he doesn't have pants. Tex sent you a DM, didn't he? Said having fun on your cruise? You seem to be commenting about it quite a lot there, Mo. Although we also do seem to be bringing it up quite a lot. Okay. Okay. I think I need to turn my oven down a little bit. Because I think this gas oven is a convection oven. So we're gonna let that cool a little bit. While I cut up these jalapenos. Do you still have all of those habaneros? Or did you eat them? Ducks, you need to make habanero bacon poppers. Just like jalapeno bacon poppers, but with habanero. That's why they're appetizers. You know? Are you eating your vegetables? Yes. I have 6 sliced habaneros. Or jalapenos. I don't think peppers are a vegetable. Technically they're a fruit, so you got me there, but That's all that. Where is it? That's my veggie slicer. That's my that. Here it is. Spam slicer. Guys, Instant Pots are hot. We're gonna slice this like an egg. Alrighty. Nonsense prepared. Trivet! 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 Unrelated, I need asparagus, beans, and oyster sauce and garlic. Have you ever made... No, I have not, Ducks. I can't say that I have. Alrighty. We have allegedly something allegedly pizza related. We are going to add 1.5 cups of cheese. I know. To the sauce. One and a half cups of cheese to the sauce. Stir that in. And now, bring it around town. Bring it around town. Okay, this actually smells like a very passable pizza sauce. We're bringing that right up to the edge. Alright, so at least my yeast was active. Alrighty. And now, about 3 cups of cheese. Are you saying that the pizza sauce that you made from scratch smells like pizza sauce? This economy in this part of the world confined entirely in your kitchen? I need another beer. Corbin. Dux is a mad toaster cook. Have you never seen this before? Have you never seen Chef McToaster?
Disclaimer. I don't know if you're supposed to say the word disclaimer and then say the disclaimer or just say the disclaimer. Whatever. Do not do this at home. We are crazy people. We are not role models. We are not sane people. We're probably not even smart people. And we are definitely not trained professionals. Cooking things in a toaster that are not made to be cooked in a toaster is not wise. It's not ecologically wise. It is not economically wise. Heck, it's probably not psychologically wise. Is it technologically wise? No. There's probably more ecolies that I don't know, and it's probably none of those either. When I first did this, I took precautions that you do not see on the screen. Please, again, do not try this at home. I should not have done this. I told Doc that he should not do this, and now we are both going to tell you that you should not do this. We are lunatics. We are doing this because it's not... Well, okay, we're doing this because it's funny. We're not doing this because it's smart or safe. If I tried to cook like an entire head of cabbage in a microwave, it wouldn't be good. It would just make the entire office building smell like a fart. It'd be funny, but not smart. Please practice safe toaster science. Thank you.
That smells dirty.
Corbin. Turns out that pork chops cooked in a toaster are about damn near the best thing, the best pork chop I have ever cooked. We can fix this with round 2.
Disclaimer. I don't know if you're supposed to say the word disclaimer and then say the disclaimer or just say the disclaimer. Whatever. Do not do this at home. We are crazy people. We are not role models, we are not sane people, we're probably not even smart people, and we are definitely not trained professionals. Cooking things in a toaster that are not made to be cooked in a toaster is not wise. It's not ecologically wise. It is not economically wise. Heck, it's probably not psychologically wise. Is it technologically wise? No. There's probably more ecolies that I don't know, and it's probably none of those either. When I first did this, I took precautions that you do not see on the screen. Please, again, do not try this at home. I should not have done this. I told Doc that he should not do this, and now we are both going to tell you that you should not do this. We are lunatics. We're doing this because it's not... Well, okay, we're doing this because it's funny. We're not doing this because it's smart or safe. If I tried to cook like an entire head of cabbage in a microwave, it wouldn't be good. It would just make the entire office building smell like a fart. It'd be funny, but not smart. Please practice safe toaster science. Thank you.
R.P. That smells dirty.
There you go. It's not even my fucking economy. All right, so we have school pizza here. Edge to edge, completely covered in sauce and cheese. It now goes back to the oven for about 7-ish minutes until lightly golden brown. Oh shit. Yep. Hey Google. 7-minute timer called pizza, please.
Fifth timer. Pizza for 7 minutes. Starting now.
Alright. And now, we start on the other half of crimes. Oh yeah, Treese. Hello, welcome to the cooking show. We do cursed things here. Sometimes I cook sensibly, other times I do not. But here we are. Also, Treese. He printed out very well. Come on. Focus, you son of a bitch. That base is kind of hard to print. That might just be how I print, but yes, I am going to paint it. All right, I've got a wok. I've got some oil. We're gonna do some cursed things. I should probably get a spatula. Oh, Christ. We're getting some hoisin, we're getting some teriyaki. sweet Thai chili? Sweet Thai chili sounds fine. Teriyaki. The rest of the bottle. Poison, how much? Yes. Sweet chili. Oh no! Put it down. Yes, that is coated well. Night Owl. Ping Teresa's link. Thank you. And was it Blue Mage in the Legion called him the Black Sir, and I'm just like, damn, that's a better name for it than I came up with. All right. Here it comes. Needs a bit more time. Look at me, almost planning things properly. You know, I can fix this. Actually. I didn't need this. I just needed to do something slightly differently with the spam, which I am going to do right now. Look, the pan isn't hot. That's why I was grabbing shit. There we go. Strips of spam. There we go. Cooking most unfortunately. Aha! Pizza! Ladies and gentlemen, this is a pizza of all time. Seven Blue Seven. Their store page is on the is in the pinned comment. Please go check them out. They do good work. Ducks, it helps that I paid them money. Treese, I don't know what gender you identify as, so I'm trying to do they. I saw, you're a dude? Okay, he. There we go. I saw your PayPal when I sent you money, and I'm just like, okay. Yes, Duck, send a photograph. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that the rice is done. The pizza is cooked. The stir fry has fried. Ladies and gentlemen, it's dinner time. Okay. Yep. Ducks. Ducks, that looks very good. I am very jealous. Gumbo? Stew of some sort? We're making gumbo and having a Shiloh hot crawfish boil next time I come down. All right. All right. So, pizza. We're supposed to get we are supposed to get about 10 slices. I don't know how to cut this. In 10. So I'm just gonna make 9. Those are packed away in the basement. Oh, come on. Yep. The cornmeal was needed. Or perhaps tinfoil. Parchment paper would have been a good idea. Christ. Well, I will deal with the rest of that later. You have the Lou Malnati deep dish pizza recipe? Okay, let's give this a fighting chance. All right. Okay. Okay. Certain structural concerns aside, this is very good. Like, it tastes like middle school. Like, that is the sauce. It's not a bad pizza, it's just difficult to work with. And perhaps slightly chewy. Yeah, next time, Doc, don't forget the cornmeal. But that is acceptable pizza. $1,400 or 14,200 quotes. That is astounding. All right, on the same plate, because I don't want to wash dishes, we've got some stir fry. I need to wash this hat. I need to turn on the fan is what I need to do. Where's my remote? There we go. Oh, my forehead's getting chapped. Alrighty, so this was supposed to be Spam. Those are my brothers for his barbecue. This was supposed to be jalapeno Spam and jalapenos, but it turns out the only vegetable in here is jalapenos. Ooh. 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 Mmm. This is good. Now, I'm not saying this because... You son of a bitch. Where are they? Haha! A little bit goes a long way. Okay. Oh, that plays really nicely. Oh, this plays really nicely. This is really good. Like, the onion is almost kind of sweet. The teriyaki Spam alongside the teriyaki and the sweet chili. Very good. The Szechuan just zhuzhes it up a little bit, and the jalapenos are wonderfully sharp. I recommend this. I would love to go get Hot Pot with you. We are going to get Hot Pot when I come down. I will pay for it. Prepare yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to have words with this pizza, and I need to eat my stir fry. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a very good day. I hope I entertained you. I hope the new people here are sufficiently traumatized and want to come back. Next week, we're probably going to do Legos. Week after that, I'll figure it out. All right. Thank you, everybody. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you later, and remember to hail Cargonia.
Hold on. Land of stolen things, obey the quartermaster, unless he's a ling. Miners don't die today. He's in disarray. All hail Cargonia.
Get back to work.